have a chance. Richarlison. Cuts it back. Oh, what a goal! First up! It's just the 5th minute.
Still Lewandowski. Still Doski. Finds Dembele, and Dembele scores an equaliser. What a pass from Lewandowski. He has been the best player. He has actually got 2 assists. One of Gavi's goal and now Dembele's goal.
And City wins! City won the match. Manchester City won the match.
Hello everybody, this is Brisbane 05 Blast here, and the moment that we've all been waiting for. Yes, welcome to the game of the season. In the last episode we did Barcelona versus Juventus, and Barcelona got the job done thanks to a goal from Andres Iniesta and Messi that scored the match winning goal and the very important goal as well to double the lead and have a convincing win over Juventus. Now in today's episode we're actually going to do Liverpool versus Newcastle United. Now hear me out, I know you'll be saying, how is Newcastle United going to be featured? Because they're not one of the main 6 teams. I mean, yes, in FIFA 14 they weren't, but now they are because they've been owned by the Saudis. And that's why Newcastle United are playing very good football, and that's why they're challenging for the top 4 for Champions League spot. But hear me out. Back then in the 90s, Newcastle United had very good players back in their time. They had Les Ferdinand, David Ginola, Alan Shearer, the Premier League's top scorer, all-time top scorer. And then they also had very good players. I mean, apart from those 3 key players like Les Ferdinand, Ginola and Shearer, they also had Asprey as well. But they also had their best manager of all time, Kevin Keegan. But sadly, because of that title race choke, he started to hallucinate, went crazy and loco in the press conference, saying that they could challenge Manchester United to the title race. But sadly they couldn't. But the only team that literally bullied them were Liverpool, because in that pivotal 1996 match where Newcastle United have to beat Liverpool to keep their title race on, but they lost. They had a heartbreaking loss to Liverpool 4-3 thanks to a match-winning goal from Stan Collymore. But Newcastle United are going to be looking for a revenge, and yeah, now their team is completely fallen off. They don't have their best players. I mean, yeah, Liverpool are completely favourites. It's played at Anfield. They had Suarez. They also had Mignolet. They have Daniel Sturridge. Steven Gerrard, their best centre midfielder for Liverpool. I mean, I don't know if Newcastle United could even get revenge. But I'm pretty sure, in their eyes, they're really looking for a revenge. And they're really on a redemption arc to really catch Liverpool here, because Liverpool had literally stolen Newcastle United's chance to win the Premier League title. I mean, that was literally Newcastle United's only chance. 1996-7 season, they were challenging Manchester United to the title race. And they even defeated Manchester United that season. But they lost in a lot of matches, which they shouldn't have lost on paper. And yeah, it kind of costed their team pretty much. So yeah. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe, as this is the game of the season. And without further ado, let's go to Anfield to see Liverpool taking on Newcastle United.
Started. So, yup, Liverpool's the home team and Newcastle United is the away team. And we're taking place at Anfield. It's evening here. So, it kind of makes sense to put it in the evening setting at Anfield. And it's a very beautiful stadium, by the way, if you come to this place. So, yeah, can't wait to see how things go. It looks like the players are coming off. They're coming out of the pitch to play this extraordinary game and this wonderful game. Here's Steven Gerrard, Luka Leva. I just cannot wait to see how things go here. I mean, to be fair, it's going to go anywhere else, but let's just see how things go. And yeah, I mean, these players are really excited to play in this wonderful atmosphere, especially at Anfield, bro. But anyway, this is Liverpool starting 11. Let's take a look at their starting 11. But yeah, look at the players. Just look at the players and look at everything. Yep, but let's start with Liverpool's starting 11. Brendan Rodgers is the manager. Mignolet, Johnson, Torre, Luis Suarez, obviously the main man here for Liverpool. Sturridge, Coutinho, Gerrard. I cannot wait to see how things go here, especially in this wonderful evening. And yeah, they're all shaking hands, and I just can't wait, bro. I just keep on saying bro every time, but it's just like I'm just locked in, that's all. But anyway, Alan Pardew's the manager for Newcastle. Tim Krul, Santin, Banafa, Marvo, Amibi, and Cisse. Obviously, the known man for Newcastle United is Tim Krul. He made that wonderful save in the penalty shootout against Costa Rica, if you have seen this. So I have a feeling he's going to be clutch here. We don't know. Anyway, the match is about to start. We're going to get to know the referee. And, well, it's not showing yet, but we're about to do it anyway. Yeah, there it is. Loic Daquigne is actually the referee here for France. So, yeah, he's actually a referee from France who's actually going to referee this game. And looks like the match's about to start. Newcastle's actually going to be the one to kick off first. Here's Amibi. Amibi finds Cisse. But Liverpool somehow get away with this. Now here's Steven Gerrard. Still Gerrard. Gerrard finds Iago Aspas. Aspas finds Sturridge. What can Sturridge do? Sturridge finds Coutinho. A wonderful playthrough here from Liverpool. Now here's Sturridge. Somehow recollects the ball from Newcastle. He finds Aspas. It's still Aspas. What a tackle here. Now it's Marvo. Marvo finds Cisse. It's Cisse with it. Now it's Amibi. But Newcastle, are they caught offside? No, he's still on. But Liverpool did manage to get this one. But is it going to be going out of play? It is. What a chance that was for Newcastle United. But they just fluffed their lines there. Just couldn't take the opportunities like they needed it. So Liverpool get away with it. And Mignolet is going to be the one to take the goal kick. So he has Mignolet with it. He actually crosses it. He actually goes long, but Liverpool has it. Or Newcastle actually has it. Sorry. Cisse. Cisse finds Marvo. Is Marvo with it? Marvo tries to pass it, but it's still with Newcastle. But now they get the attack diffused. But it's still with Newcastle though. It's Cisse. But what a tackle from Johnson. But it's still with Newcastle again. It's Amibi with it. Still Amibi. This could be one reasonable opportunity Newcastle needed. But Liverpool get away with it. And here's Gerrard. Gerrard crosses this. Tries to cross it in. But luckily Newcastle was there to nick this one away. And now they're on the attack. What can Newcastle do here? Here's Amibi. Amibi finds Debuchy. Debuchy finds Amibi. This could be an opportunity. And Newcastle score the opening goal of this match. We've seen a lot of goals in FIFA 14, but this might actually be like kind of like a 100 IQ play from Newcastle. And the fans definitely have to celebrate here. Mignolet is in distraught because how did he not save this one? But what a pass here from Newcastle. And what a goal from Newcastle. It was actually a wonderful pass. Mignolet tried to save this one, but it was kind of like an unlucky deflection. I mean, just take a look at that. I mean, just shot that one just in the nick of time. And just trickle pass in. The ball just trickle pass in the goal. And Mignolet is in distraught. He was wondering how he didn't save that. But yeah, Amibi is the goal scorer for Newcastle. And Newcastle have an early lead over Liverpool. What can Liverpool do? They are kings of comeback. And they always come down, but they somehow manage to get onto the right track. Because this is like Liverpool's backstory. Whenever they trail, they just bounce back. But anyway, can they do this in this game? Now here's Torre. Torre finds Coutinho. Still Coutinho. Coutinho with a through ball pass to Sturridge. Sturridge finds Luis Suarez. Still Suarez. Suarez finds Sturridge. What a tackle though from Newcastle. But it's still with Liverpool. And I cannot believe how has Liverpool not capitalized it. It's still with them, but are they going to tackle him? No, they're not. It's Gerrard. Gerrard tries to skill the play. It's Iago Aspas with it. And it's a goal kick. But Liverpool had an opportunity though. And obviously Amibi, the player to watch, scored that only goal. The only player to separate these two sides. What a goal from him. But what a chance Liverpool had. But only for Newcastle to have good luck defending. And now here's Tim Krul to take the goal kick. He actually goes short. Finds Coloccini. Colaccini crosses this one. He actually finds Amibi. Amibi finds Cisse. Cisse finds Mavio. Mavio tries to pass it in, but Liverpool have it, but still with Newcastle. But I think it's offside. Yup, one of Newcastle United players are offside. Yup, and that's kind of unlucky here because Newcastle were trying to cook with something, but I think that's what it is. And ignore the one which is happening on the top left. This always happens every time, so... I mean, you've seen that in the past FIFA 14 gameplays. This has happened a lot, so don't worry about it. But anyway, Liverpool have the opportunity. It's Liverpool with it, but no. Newcastle's defense is just too good. I mean, they're literally like Juventus, bro. I mean, their kids are like Juventus, so... Maybe it's kind of like they're trying to copy Juventus. But anyway, here's Mavio. What can Mavio do? Can Newcastle actually score 2? But Liverpool does well in defense. And now here's Steven Gerrard. Gerrard passes to Aspas. Aspas finds Coutinho. Coutinho finds Aspas. Aspas back to Coutinho. But what a deflection from Sissoko. But it's still with Liverpool. Suarez with it. Suarez finds it. Is it a penalty? No, it was actually a good legal tackle from Newcastle. And now Liverpool are still on the attack. But Newcastle managed to get this one away, which could have actually been a penalty. But somehow the referees are in Newcastle's favour. Now here's Liverpool. Sturridge on the attack. Sturridge finds Lucas Leiva. That's sort of been an opportunity, but Krul with the save. And Tim Krul passes it in. But Liverpool still has it. Finds Iago Aspas. Still Aspas. What a tackle though from Newcastle. Newcastle crosses this one. Is it going to be Newcastle ball? No. Liverpool hit this one. It's still Liverpool. They're actually dominating in possession-wise. But they're just not taking chances. That's all. Anyway, Liverpool have the opportunity. Sturridge with it. But that was a weak shot. And Tim Krul saves this one. Tim Krul crosses this one again. Are Liverpool going to get another opportunity? Not this time. However, it's actually a handball. Oh, actually, no. It's offside. Sorry about that. Looks like Liverpool get another possession. What can they do? Jose Enrique finds Sturridge. Sturridge finds Coutinho. Is Liverpool onside though? Coutinho onside. It's still Coutinho. But Coutinho messed the pass and messed the run. And Newcastle get away with it. What can Amibi do? It's Ben Arfa. Ben Arfa finds Debuchy. Debuchy tries to find the play though. But I think, is it offside or is it... Yeah, it is offside. Liverpool are doing well in terms of creating offside traps. They could have actually done earlier, but it is what it is. But anyway, 1 minute of added time is given. Are Liverpool at least going to get one opportunity? Here's Coutinho. He actually bamboozled the Newcastle United defender there. Got to see that. But anyway, they do get the ball, and I think it's going to be half-time. Unless if Newcastle United get one last attack. No, they are not. And as you already saw, Newcastle lead the game 1-0 over Liverpool. I mean, Liverpool have been basically the big bullies when it comes to Newcastle. They literally robbed Newcastle in that 95-96 FA Carling Premiership, if you have noticed it. And now Newcastle are actually trying to get revenge on them, which is something that they haven't done so far, getting revenge on Liverpool. They already did in real life, winning against them in the Carabao Cup final. So that was revenge. But anyway, halftime, it's Newcastle 1, Liverpool 0. And that was literally the only shot. One shot. And somehow it actually went in. I mean, the shot was literally not on target. It was actually an unlucky deflection from one of Liverpool's players. But Liverpool had 2 shots, 1 shot on target. So we just don't know if they could actually get themselves back into the game. And they literally have a lot of tackles. Well, 6 tackles for both these sides. 50% shot accuracy for Liverpool. And yeah, I just don't know who's going to win this match. But anyway, second half will decide. So yeah, don't go anywhere as second half will be coming up shortly right after this break. Alright guys, we're resuming the match here. Second half is coming up. And Liverpool are actually going to kick off. Are they going to take opportunities though? Because they have not been creating a lot of chances. It's just that Newcastle's defense is just too good. It's just that their offense is acting a bit clinky sometimes. Now here's Johnson. Johnson with a through ball pass to Iago Aspas. Aspas finds Suarez. A slow pass to Luis Suarez. Suarez on the attack. It's still Suarez, but Newcastle get this one away. I mean, this is literally like FIFA 2002. Whenever they have the opportunities, it's just that for some reason, defense is just like everywhere. But anyway, now here's Newcastle with it. Can this be a second goal though? But Liverpool get there in time. Here's Luka Leva. Luka Leva finds Steven Gerrard. Gerrard finds Suarez with a big pass. Is that a pass though? But Newcastle do get it, but I think it's going to be a throw in here for Liverpool. Unless the Newcastle somehow get this in, which they are not. But yeah, it's going to be a throw in for Liverpool. And it's going to be substitution for Newcastle. Cabaye comes on for Anita. Anita. What a name that is for a Newcastle player. I'm pretty sure he's African because Anita is kind of like a girl name, a female name if you haven't noticed. But looks like Liverpool are going to be having the possession here, but Newcastle get this one away. Now here's Suarez. Luis Suarez is basically the talisman for Liverpool. But what a tackle here for Newcastle. Is it a corner kick? It is. But what defense Newcastle have been playing? Can Liverpool at least get the equalizer? Or is it just Newcastle's defense going to be too good? We just don't know. Now here's Coutinho with the corner. He crosses this one in. Is it going to be a goal from here? No, it's good defense from Newcastle, by the way. Now here's Leva. Leva tries to find Sturridge, but I think there was a bit of mistimed pass here. And now Newcastle get away with it. I'm pretty sure Newcastle's tactic is parking the bus because they have never got pretty close to Liverpool's goal yet. It has all been Liverpool that is creating opportunities. Now here's Luka Leva. Luka Leva finds Aspas. Still Aspas. Aspas finds Coutinho. It's Aspas with it. It's to Coutinho with a good pass. Liverpool on the attack, but what a save from Tim Krul. Johnson. Johnson finds Gerrard. Gerrard with it. Steven Gerrard. Tries to skill the player, but it's not working though. He crosses this one in. He finds Suarez. But he kind of mistimes the pass, and there was the defense from Newcastle. No one was there to support. And now Newcastle are on the attack. For the first time, it's about time that Newcastle are actually on the attack. Now here's Amibi. Amibi finds Ben Arfa, but I'm pretty sure he's offside. Or actually, he's onside. It was actually a foul committed by Liverpool, but Newcastle decided to play the advantage. Now here's Cabaye. Still Cabaye. Cabaye with a step over. Still Cabaye. Cabaye is literally wasting time there, but anyway, Mignolet with a good save. And Mignolet is going to find Suarez, but I think it's going to be a ball for Newcastle. It is. And as you already saw, Liverpool have slightly dominated the ball possession, but they've just not been taking chances. Suarez with it. Suarez finds Luka Leva. What can Luka Leva do? Luka Leva finds Suarez, but what was Suarez doing actually? I don't know why he didn't collect that one. Well, anyway, now it's Newcastle with the attack. They're on the possession here, but I think Liverpool get this one. Now here's Gerrard. Steven Gerrard with it. But I think the player literally just oversped, like just went too much. Now here's Newcastle. Newcastle on the attack. Liverpool get this one away. But it's still with Newcastle though. I mean, this is literally very close. But it's just that Newcastle United are just parking the bus. I mean, they're starting to attack now after Liverpool's wasted opportunities. Now here's Ben Arfa. Ben Arfa crosses it in. He finds Sissoko. Sissoko tries to have it, but I think Liverpool's defense were all over the place. Luka Leva. Leva finds Sturridge. Sturridge finds Suarez, but Suarez just overtimed his run. But anyway, Liverpool has it. Now Coutinho. But look at Marvo's passing. 100% passing from Marvo, and Gerrard's 83%. And Liverpool were literally trying to carve out something. But it's just that Newcastle United's defense is just too good. And I really don't know what's happening here. Well, anyway, Cisse. He finds Ben Arfa. Ben Arfa finds Debuchy. Debuchy finds Cisse. Cisse with it. Cisse finds Amibi, who already scored a goal earlier. Is he going to score it again? He does. And Newcastle with a 2-0 win over Liverpool by scoring their second goal of this game. They might have actually won this match. All because of that second goal to Amibi. It's been Amibi so far who have been saving Newcastle's butt. But what a goal from Amibi. Mignolet could not save this one. But man, you got to take a look at the shot, bro. A maybe. And Liverpool was... The defenders were literally caught napping. And a maybe just literally took opportunity on that. What a goal from him. Exactly what Liverpool needed. Or Liverpool do not need. Conceding the second goal when they should be scoring the equalizer. But what a goal from Amibi though. That's his second goal, by the way. He has been doing pretty well. Newcastle might actually be getting the upset over Liverpool. Especially at Anfield. Because Anfield have a lot of fans. But it's just that the fans are not giving enough energy for Liverpool players. Now here's Kabaye. Still Kabaye. Kabaye with a pass, but I think he's offside. One of the players for Newcastle is offside. It was either Amibi or it's Sissoko who's offside. Anyway, substitution here. Moses comes in for Iago Aspas. But man, what a game we witnessed. One close game, which was Chelsea versus Arsenal. Two interesting games, which is... One interesting game, which was Barca and Juventus. And now, we have this interesting game, which Newcastle are doing right now. They're actually getting their woods over Liverpool. And I have a feeling that this could actually go haywire here for all these fans. Anyway, Newcastle are on the attack. This could be 3-0 if Liverpool could not think quickly. Liverpool! I was chanting their name, but only because they were not basically attacking, but it's only because they were literally caught napping here. And Newcastle would have almost made it 3-0. But one of the shots just went off target, and that literally could have been a one-sided affair here. But anyway, looks like 2 minutes of added time was given, and it's full time with Newcastle getting a 2-goal win over Liverpool at Anfield. And a performance that they've put, especially when they were not doing well offensively, but they were doing well defensively, honestly. Give credit to their defense. And because of this, Newcastle were 2-0 winners over Liverpool. And yeah. Frustration here for Liverpool fans, but joy and delight for Newcastle. I mean, just literally, it went underneath Mignolet in the first attempt. But luckily, Newcastle, they actually scored the second goal. It was all been Newcastle United scoring goals, bruh. But anyway, looks like Newcastle had 4 shots, 1 shot on target. Liverpool had 4 shots, 2 shots on target. And Liverpool literally dominated in terms of creating chances which were actually on target. And Newcastle's 1 shot on target was actually the second goal. The other shot was just a weird deflection from Mignolet. But anyway, that's all we have here for today. I really hope you enjoyed this one. This was our final FIFA 14 gameplay for this series, I would say. This FIFA 14 series. This is like my last FIFA 14 for the time being. My FIFA 14 gameplay, especially how I like this game so far. And yeah. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one. And don't go anywhere. We will have a lot of matches, especially from FC 24. And don't forget my tournament, which is the Brisbane 05 Blaster World Cup Season 2. If you're looking forward to that, I really cannot wait for this one. So anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll be back for our next match. Goodbye.
Hello guys, we're back, and just as we witnessed, we have seen a huge upset in this matchup. And yes, Newcastle United has actually beaten their opponents Liverpool 2-0. I would say they're big bullies, Liverpool 2-0, because Liverpool did rob them in the title race in 1995-96 season. So yeah, so maybe for them I'll call them the bullies in this matchup. But anyway, and it was all thanks to their sensational player Amibi. And plus, their keeper Tim Krul, their best Netherlands backup keeper Tim Krul has actually made some good saves. So no wonder Newcastle United were lucky that they actually won this match. But anyway, I'll actually tell you the highlights of this match. Well, Liverpool had plenty of chances, but none of them would meet the target thanks to Tim Krul's amazing saves. And plus, Amibi managing to score that 1 goal, which was lucky. Mignolet could have saved that one. And that second goal, which is pure skill. Amibi managing to evade the Liverpool defenders and scoring in the bottom corner, I would say. And that's how Newcastle United were winners in that match. And they're really proud of themselves because they managed to get revenge on Liverpool for what they've done to them in recent years. And they should be proud of themselves. And I'm sure they will, because they managed to get revenge on their big enemies, Liverpool. Now they're actually fighting for Europe. And recently, Newcastle United did actually had revenge early against Liverpool. Yes, they actually did beat them in the Carabao Cup final, 2-1, thanks to that opening goal from Dan Burn and then the second goal from Alexander Isak before Federico Chiesa scored the consolation goal for Liverpool. And yeah, I mean, that's all I got to say here. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Sadly, this marks as our final game and our final match for FIFA 14. So we're going to be back to FC 24 gameplays. But right after that, we're going to be doing the Brisbane 05 Blaster World Club Cup Season 2. And I really hope you're excited for this. I will be uploading that in the community or posts. So please make sure to see the posts because I really would want you to see if you're really interested in that season. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Please make sure to like and subscribe. This is Brisbane 05 Blaster here, signing off.